Hey, hello, this is Greg Allison with Green Gregs. How you doing, solar heads? We are in trouble right now. We're seeing all kinds of signs of economic mayhem. Monday may be a mad Monday. People all over the country are looking for what's going to happen at the banks. There is speculation and fears that there will be run on the bank. So much so that the Federal Reserve, the U.S. Department of Treasury, are in panic mode. They have been reacting over this weekend to try to stamp down and quell down the fears. What's happened, my friends? Well, there's a couple of things happening. This other economic indicator for the Great Depression. The Depression, we're going to talk about that too. We'll start with the banks because that is tomorrow. Everybody tomorrow has got your eyeballs on the banks. And here's why. Because not only last week Friday did we just have the failure of the Silicon Valley Bank, the second largest bank failure in U.S. history. Right on the heels of it, we've had also a failure of Signature Bank. And that is the third largest bank failure in U.S. history. I mean, two major bank failures all this weekend. And, usually, here's what you got to know. Usually in the past, they would delay these things for a Friday, hoping, nobody's going to see it. It's a Friday, attention's off of it. And so it won't be as bad. But today, things are different. Today, that strategy no work. In fact, today, that's the worst thing you can do. Why is that? Because today, we've got social media. We're all here watching like hawks to see what's going on. And we just got a whole weekend in social media space for people to talk about this. And that is why you may have a big bank run. Even if the federal government went and did all the right things, a bank run may be in store. In fact, the bank run, in a sense, has already started. There's a number of us who went and taken a few dollars out of the bank already. Went to the ATM, went into the bank counter, made sure we paid some of our bills, and tried to take care of business while the getting was good. Always had an adage: better get it while the getting's still good. So that's what's happening, my friends. So in a sense, a bank run is already started in a fashion. Now, it ain't a big bank run because everybody can't get to the banks. But what happens Monday? Now, the Federal Reserve has come out. Oh, yeah, we got everything covered. Don't worry about it. It's all going to be fine. We got this thing covered. Just roll over and go back to sleep. Well, the problem is this genie may be out of the bottle. And Janet Yellen, bless her heart, people just may not be believing her and Joe B. So what's the story? What's going to cook, guys? You tell me. I am going to update the chat room here. We're going to make this a short video tonight. I really can't do long because I got something else I really, really got to work on tonight. But I just could not come out here and address this stuff with you guys. So let me hit the update button on this so I can see this video and get y'all's chat spooled up here. I'm going to go through and show you some articles on this. We're going to go through a quick succession of this stuff. And then I am going to go back. I got to get the swap paper done. And we've got 109 in the room. Well, thank you, guys. Good to see you here. And I'll come back to check comments briefly. I may not read everyone like I usually do, guys. But what is happening? Oh, yeah, on top of all that, there are rumors that Wells Fargo's in trouble. And there's worse, there's all kind of bad economic indicators out there. I'm going to show you one you probably haven't seen. One that's been very good at forecasting bad times. So we're about to go. In fact, I'll just tell you a little bit about it. I'm about to show you an economic indicator that over the last 153 years was a leading economic indicator indicating things that would terrify Wall Street. It would terrify the federal government because it's been very good at predicting depressions, major depressions. And it's telling us right now in blaring sirens and lights and warning signals that it looks like we are coming into a Great Depression or some type of depression really fast. So whether Janet Yellen can save the day and take care of this bank situation or not, guys, we are heading for some tough times. We are heading for some really tough times. And if you don't believe that, then I don't know what to think. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go through real quick and look at some stuff here. I am going to share some things with you. Let me first start out, guys. Are you prepping yet? Have you got your stuff ready? Are you thinking about prepping? Have you bought your garden supplies yet? Because it's planting season. what have you done in this regard? Have you gone and bought your beans and rice yet? Get some canned goods. Do all those things. Watch my videos and eating free from the weeds and the trees. You can't beat free, but you need calories. You need carbs. You need all that stuff too. Where is my controller at? Got too many screens here. All right, here we go. I have to be careful. Sometimes I hit the kill button instead of the share button. I've done that. Here we go. Share screen. Ding, ding, ding. These sync buttons are too close to each other. Here we go, guys. Make sure you check out prepwithgreg.com. So all you got to do is go to prep. I don't know if I can get down where I see it. Oh, well, if you type prepwithgreg.com, that's where it'll take you to that page. And here's my picture standing in an okra forest. Yeah, that's pot okra right there. Anyway, guys, check it out, guys. Right now, they still got this great special 3-month supply of food for $779. That's 3 months now. And they thrown in this water filter to go with it. This Alexa Pure. It's like a what do you call it? A Brittany or whatever they call it, water filter. But guys, this is like normally still the same for $279. It's almost like you're getting 3 months of food for $500. Or if you can't afford that, look here, you can get a 2-week supply, just a little 2-week supply for $127. And you know, I can't eat for a week for that myself. But anyway, that's what you get, guys. So check it out, prepwithgreg.com. And that's not all they got here, guys. All you got to do is click on the My Patriot Supply logo, and this takes you into all kind of other survival items, water filtration, seed vault, sprouting seeds, air purification, all kind of cool stuff here. All right, I'm gonna get off that, and I got to make this page smaller so I can see the tabs. Here we go, guys. Don't worry your pretty little head. Janet Yellen is here to save the day. We are good. We're taken care of. Now, don't you feel all snuggly now that Grandma is going to bake us some cookies and make it all right. Some new woke phrase that has slipped past human logic. Oh, what is that? This private? Some woke racist. What? Who's talking racism in here? And I'll start a day that she is not going to bail out corporations. That's right. It's limited. That is, yeah, some of this stuff is not everything. Well, it's been delaying deposits. Oh, delaying deposits. Now, what did delay deposits? I see them delaying withdrawals. Bank run may be wide open like a gate. Yeah. Gosh, guys, we don't know, because the thing is, the genie is out of the bottle. That is the issue. The genie is out of the bottle. He was talking racism stuff. Guys, I don't support no kind of racism here. If you're racist, go somewhere else. Oh, people trying to chew. No, Chewy's not racist. Come on, guys. So anyway, let's go in here and let's look at some of this stuff. So yeah, she's tried to ensure the depositors, but the shareholders and bondholders and some of the big corporations are not going to be covered. So they're talking about the FDIC insurance, that's $250,000. But see, businesses, that ain't much money for a business. How do you run a business and do payroll and buy stuff and pay your bills for that amount of money these days? That's been the size of this for years. And a business just can't operate on that. So that's part of the problem here, is they're talking about bailing out, the depositors, and that's good, but not all of them. So what I got to show you, it's not in this article, it's in the next one, guys. Bing, 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 bing. So we'll find it in here. Yeah, this says shareholders of failed banks, as well as some bondholders, will not be protected. If you're a shareholder in a bank and you're a bondholder, look out. If your limit's over 250,000, they're kind of talking about both sides of the face. At one point, they said they're taking care of you, and another point, they're indicating, well, it might be something else. Yeah, well, I thought this is the one that had the percentages in it. Is it this one? Here we go. Yeah, some 89% of the Silicon Valley's banks, $175 billion in deposits. That's huge. Were uninsured by the end of last year, 89%. Well, that's 1% shy of 90. That means only 11% were insured. So just how much is Janet going to take care of? Just how much are they going to cover? That's where the uncertainty is. Now you got the New York bank fell on top of that. So there's a lot of concern that there may be a rush. And in fact, there were websites out there already kind of sort of urging people to make a run on the banks. There have been people out there on the YouTube and the web telling people to get their money out of the banks here for months, especially in the last week. Last week, I've been seeing a lot of calls along those lines. You know, of course, this could be self-fulfilling prophecy. If you're out there beating, yelling fire in the theater, everybody runs out, right? So, the banks do not have enough money to cover everybody's deposits. If everybody tries to go in, they go into default, and it creates a problem, which makes people want to run on other banks. So it's like a chain reaction, a self-eating watermelon. I don't even have what I would call sufficient operating capital in the bank right now. Hey, Jason, how you doing, buddy? Yeah. FTX was a scheme to cash crypto and push the CBDC. Drops, you may be onto something right there. You just may be onto something. But he tried to push a bunch of woke stuff, and when you go woke, you grow broke. So his whole game ended before they wanted it to, right? So yeah, want to go broke, go woke. Shoot, I managed to go broke without going woke. Fiat currency, yes. That is just it. See, that's why we got inflation and all this craziness, is that they can print money. Can't print gold, right? Can't print gold. Yeah, we're going to look at the debt clock here in a little bit too, guys. $100 trillion bucket to bail out. Yeah, let's hope not. Well, they're claiming they're not going to do the same thing as 2008. They haven't got that point yet. So I think those claims I think it's a little early for them to make those kind of claims, because that's exactly what I see coming down the road. So they bailed the banks out in 2008. The problem in 2008 was people walking away from mortgages that started all that, because they were underwater. If they'd have bailed the people the mortgages out, they wouldn't have lost everything, and the banks have still got paid. But what happened was the banks got paid, but the people with bad mortgages, they went underwater. Their lives were destroyed. Why didn't they pay them directly and let them make their payments? The banks have stayed solvent, and the people would do. You see, they don't care about the people. You get what I'm saying, guys? You think their government really gives a rat's A about you? Everybody thinks, oh, my congressman loves me. Yeah, they love your vote, and that's it, guys. All right, so, let's move on from this cheery news to something even more foreboding, something more shaken right here, shaken and bacon. This is on the M2 money supply. The M2 money supply is a supply. M1 is a cash in your pocket, okay? M1 is cash, which you can readily spend. Well, you got immediate access to. That's M1. M2 counts in certificates deposit and a lot of other money in the bank kind of stuff. So M2 is the total supply. But you can buy all the plants you want. There you go. Plants are real wealth, and they grow. So guys, I don't know if this will blow up. There we go. Here we are, guys. So the president and CEO of this venture here, REIT Venture, is the one that come out with this chart here and put it on Twitter. And what it shows is when the M2 supply dropped to 2%, we had depressions. And the last one, 4 occasions, now the 5th, we had either depression or, in fact, 3 of them. And one of them was kind of a panic that got immediately solved, I guess, right here. So the 1870s, a depression. Back in 1893, there was a major panic. Every one of these cases, guys, was followed by double-digit unemployment. Every single time this has happened, it's been followed by double-digit. The thing that scares me is you see these drops. This was a slow drop. That was a slow drop. This one, actually, you see over time, had some space between here and here, right? Even though it led to the Great Depression. It only fell from here. Well, look what happened. We suddenly had a huge spike in money supply, because we were printing money like there was no tomorrow to pay for the COVID and everything else, right? And then what happened? Whoop, straight down, guys. This is the steepest drop of any of these. Look at them. Just look at them. Show me one that's steeper. Even that one's steep, but it ain't as steep as this one. I mean, this one had a curve here and a little bit of delay over here, but this one had some delay. But this one is just falling like a rock, like a tower with its supports blasted out. It is dropping straight down. Holy smoke, guys. I mean, over the scale of this time frame, that is, it looks like it's straight down. It wouldn't look like if you were looking at day-to-day charts, but over this length of time, it is dropping like a rock. And it's minus 2% now. The 2% is the trigger number here. It's got no sign of turning around. Depression warning. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. This was the Great Depression. So we had 1870s depression, the 1921 depression, the Great Depression. So where are we heading, guys? Gold and silver. Hey, I'm going to have a deal for gold and silver soon. I think I'm going to hook up with Noble Gold. They've sent me some stuff, and I delayed about replying to them. I shouldn't have delayed it, right? The circus show goes on. Something's going on, you knew. It's definitely a circus. Problem is I think we're the lions are trying to tame or something. Speaking of seeds, I just packed up 3 packs of corn for shipping tomorrow. If you keep an interest in heirloom variety, yeah, Jason sells seeds, guys. Check out Jason's seeds. These are the ones he developed himself. Check out Jason. KLW has a new membership plan for $5 a month. Oh, cool. The previous one was what, 35, Arnold? I think it was 35. Now they got one down to 5. All right. Well, he's trying to grow it. A trillion will fix all. Oh, yeah. We're going to go look. Yeah. Oh, y'all shall see the Economic Ninja show today. He was really landing on the line about this stuff. Meridian and Hanson. I try to tell people I don't want to get kicked off the internet again. Yeah, you got to be careful what you say, guys. That's right. Horror show. Leslie, you're right. That's really what it is. And there's no excuse for this, guys. It's just bad financial management all over the place that's leading to this stuff. These people that get paid so much money at the heads of corporations and the head of DC, they get paid a fortune to keep us wrecking. That's what it looks like. What excuse is there for that? And all parties are involved because, guys, here it is, guys. This is what it all boils down to. They just can't quit spending money. That's why the money supply spiked. Well, guess what? And you can't sustain it. Now it's going, whap. The money supply is dropping. That's what you pay the stuff off with. The supply is dropping, but not the debt. The debt is still soaring. Just look at these numbers, clicking. Now to put this U.S. national debt, that's a figure that's just hard to fathom, right? Well, for every man, woman, and baby child in the United States, for every one of your grandkids, every one of your kids, your nieces, every child and grandma and grandpa owes this much money. Now, of course, every child is not adult and they can't pay anything. So for every taxpayer, if you're a taxpayer, you owe $250,000. What do you got to show for that? You owe $250,000. My house won't even bring that right here. I don't even get close for that. If I sell as is, try to get out of here. I don't even get enough money to pay off my debts. If I sell my house as is, I can't even pay off my debts. Pay off the mortgage, pay some of the debt, but I won't pay my debts off. I'll still have a big chunk left over. Look at that, guys. This is how much you, every one of you probably owe and got a piece of this. Every one of us got a piece of this, and when you divide it up by us, this is what it goes out to. You owe $250,000. Aren't you happy? Don't you feel good? What do you got to show for this? What level of happiness does our government spend to bring you that brings it worth that to you? Now that's the best way to think about it, right? I love your sound effects. What was it, me? Oh Lord, war's coming. Yeah, that's what they usually do when you got in economic trouble. That's how they pull you out of the Great Depression, was a war, World War II. So it pulled us out of the Great Depression. Well, World War III is cooking fast. Now, Economic Ninja says we're going into depression. Now, he didn't even talk about the money supply. He didn't even talk about this. There's tons of other bad economic indicators. He was pointing out some other bad economic indicators in this channel, and it wasn't this. And he's saying we're about to hit a Great Depression. He says it'll be bad. But he says it'll be quick. It'll be short because of technology and rapid turnaround times. He don't think it'll last long like the old Great Depression did, which was what, nearly a decade. He sees it going a lot faster. So, but he says it'll be nasty. Now imagine this, guys. Imagine that we are no money, but inflation's up. So everything costs a lot, but you don't have nothing to buy it with. That's the kind of thing we're talking about. Because they're saying we're still going to be in inflationary time. Inflation is still going to go up, especially after the Fed gives up on their rates, probably to try to correct this. They're likely to, inflation is likely to skyrocket. All the forces are there for it. I mean, we got food scarcities coming up, guys. That's why you need to go back and check out my Patriot Supply through prepwithgreg.com. prepwithgreg.com. Check it out. Links usually in my posted videos, not my live videos. Occasionally I put that stuff in these videos, but I'm not going to do it tonight because I got to get back to my white paper. That's why I want to keep it short here tonight, guys. But I just want y'all guys to see this. You got to understand what's cooking. You got to understand this and this. So that right there led to a whole lot more of this right here. So what we did with the curved situation, what we did with the bank bailout in 2008, what we did with Ben Bernanke's helicopter money is we vastly increased the federal debt. What that means is we kicked the can down the road. We borrowed money against the future to make your kids and grandkids debtors. Your kids and your grandkids are the ones that's going to be paying this off, so that we would have got through those situations back then. To do that, they're going to face an even worse situation. Will that worse situation be one of these, a Great Depression, or worse? Yeah, I can think of something worse. I can think of Klaus Schwab and the jobber he wants to put upon us. The House of Klaus. Yeah, maybe that's way worse, because you will own nothing and you will eat the bugs. Yeah, and you'll take the chip and you'll get no dip. There you go, guys. So yeah. So this is not a pretty picture, guys. Oh yeah. Central bank digital currency is rolling out in what, July, I believe. We need stockbrokers and bankers jumping out the windows. Banksters. Hey, I'm just reading a comment. I'm not calling for it, guys. It's not me calling. I just read a comment. Government is trying to put us where Germany pre-World War II, they were taking wheelbarrows of money to buy bread. Yeah, it looks like, hey, Wiesel, how you doing? Federal Reserve banking system is a mathematical equation that transfers all the wealth out of our nation. Looks like it, don't it? Looks like it. Yeah, it must be rough to be up there in Canada and have to suffer through everything we down here in the United States do. Arnold, how you doing? Yikes. Yeah, eats the worms. Hey, I can handle that. I got the worms. So guys, this is not a pretty picture. I just had to let you see this. This is not what a lot of people are talking about. So you needed to see this to understand. This gives you the picture of the gravity of what's coming at us economically. That and that. And you got to internalize this to understand it. What does it mean for you as a person? Interest on debt. Yeah, because the higher interest rates are, the faster that goes up. Look here. War is only our third biggest expense. What's our biggest expense? Medicaid, Medicare, then Social Security. Defense and war is only number 3. Boy, it's still pretty big. That's still pretty big. So you can see the U.S. population here. This is a pretty good chart. Yeah, usdebtclock.org. Got a lot of data in here, folks. Oh yeah, look here. You can look at M2 money supply right here, guys. This is it. You can come right here and watch the live M2 money supply. And it's dropping. Look at it. It's dropping. You can watch it drop right here. Wow. The numbers are going down. Dropping like a rock all the way to the ground. Holy smoke, guys. Look at that. It's the only thing that's dropping on here. Yikes. Currency and credit debt derivatives. The only thing that is dropping is the amount of money. The amount of money to pay for all this ill-gotten honey. Holy guac and smoke-a-moly, that is not good. M2 money supply right there, guys, dropping like a rock. Ooh, not good. Trade deficit. Hey, even though we're cutting back on trade with China, it's still going up. Yikes. This is a very good chart. You can get familiar with, guys. It's got a lot of meaning in it. A lot of meaning. All right, so we're going to get off this chart now. So if we have a Great Depression today, hey, back in the old days, people grew their own food. They had victory gardens in the Great Depression and World War II. And most of the country was rural back then. You know, a lot more of the country was rural then than there is today. Very few people rural today. Very few people can grow their own food. And food is going to be in serious shortages. Look what they're doing. Look what the woke European community is doing with the farmers in the Netherlands. They're shutting them down because you're getting some green stuff in the water. So they're shutting them down. And Netherlands is the biggest agricultural exporter outside of the Ukraine and Europe. So this is scary, guys. And what else happened? Greg, military is third expense, but Mr. B is giving everything away. Yeah, exactly, Jesse. Giving everything away. Well, shoot, look at all the stuff we left for the Taliban. We armed them up nicely. Who else wants to arm the Taliban, shut down the police, and take your bang bangs away from you? Well, it makes a lot of sense, don't it? Well, I tell you what, I'm having a hard time stomaching all this, guys, a real hard time. So, but never fear. Biden loves us. He loves us so much. Yes, I ain't going to talk about that. That's a topic for my Swivelhead News. Maybe the maybe the one on Rumble. Anyway, yeah, guys. All right, that's pretty much it. I just wanted you to see the gravity of what we're looking at. We're looking at M2 money supply rate dropping like a rock, and you can watch it right here on the bottom of this chart. Watch it. Just watch these numbers. They're going down. This is the only thing on this chart that's going down, and that's a bad thing to be going down right now. That's going down. That's going up. Kind of reminds me of interest rates up and the stock market's down. You only get mugged when you go downtown. Yeah, country boy will survive. Yeah, that's what you need to be, guys. If you're not a country boy, country girl, become one. You don't want to be over here in the red part of this chart, or the dark blue, excuse me, the one at the bottom, the light blue. You don't want to be urbanized. You need to de-urbanize, get out of the city. That's my best advice I can give you. Get out of the city. All right, I'm going to stop the share. Halo. All right, guys, we're going to end in just a minute. I got white paper I've been working on. I got to get back to it. Let's see what everybody's saying here real quick. I don't know. I don't think I can read every comment here. I know I can't. So I got to go. There's a lot of stuff in here. Tom Murray, how could I be broke? I still have checks. Wow. You should get a job with the U.S. Treasury Department or the Federal Reserve. You would be a manager overnight. Well, that kind of plus, oh, I can never be broke. I got an empty check, and the taxpayers, America will always cover it. FDIC only covers 1.83%, says Marie. Well, it's small. Or some last minute preps on Amazon. That's a good move. What flash? All quite sad, terrifying. Seeds have some the highest ROI of any product. There you go. Return on investment. Seeds, just take care of them. Had to bury my 5 cents or how create new collateral. Maybe if you put a little worm castings in here to grow. Canadian Prepper has a video about freeze-dried food. Okay. Yeah, I saw that. I don't know. That's probably kind of expensive. I bet that stuff's expensive. What he's putting out there now. So let's see what it says. Speaking of seeds, I just packed. Oh, I saw that. Bamboo. Yeah, bamboo grow like crazy. Hello from Minnesota, says Matt. Trillion will fix all this. Yeah, right. Except we got to pay for it down the road somewhere. Down the road. That's the problem. Keep kicking the can down the road. But eventually, that comes home to roost. Eventually, the wheels fall off the train. And we got that happening a lot lately, don't we? So, you know what I really think? I think what's going on right now is we get the biggest train in the world. It's loaded with fecal matter and it's headed straight for the rotary impeller. It's coming at us in so many ways. SVB was deep into ESG. Well, there you go. A bank, hey, even a bank that's gone woke will go broke. Hey, that's just the way it goes, guys. Go woke, go broke. Being woke is a prescription. We're going broke. £40 of heirloom seeds. That sounds good, drops. 40 pounds. Man, that's pretty good. That's darn good. Yeah, Jesse, I believe they're looking for something like that. And Aussie house average 600K. Wow. Jeez. Yeah, I'm not getting that here for what I got. Not now. This is a growing place, but still. Yeah, I won't get that. Nowhere near it. Now, if I was up, there's other states around here where probably this house would be worth a ton of money, but not here. This is Alabama. Oh my God, it's crazy. But then again, I get to live in a fair sized house for what money is into it. So, you know, that's the upside. Makes people in LA think I'm rich. You can sell a little house out in California, a little shotgun house that's got maybe 3 rooms, and come out here and buy a mansion and have money to put in your pocket. Spare change. So let's see. What does this does seem like the WEF? It might be, man. I've been telling you all along, they got to break the system to get what the only way they get what they want is to break what we have. To break and take. I'm gonna break it and take it. Take what you got. Well, they tell you, you'll own nothing. They don't say, well, you'll own a little bit. No, they say you own nothing. They're talking about you renting your underwear. I mean, literally, you wouldn't own the underwear on your hiney, the socks on your feet. You probably wouldn't even own the dentures in your mouth if you're wearing dentures. When you die, they'll take the stents out of you and recycle them. I don't know. Maybe even the minerals in your body, they'll recycle that. You will own nothing, which may even mean yourself. Yeah, actually, I think that's the truest part of it. What do you expect with all this central bank digital currency that they're trying to roll out? I mean, good grief, guys. Bank run Eve. Well, it might be. Not Christmas Eve, except it's the last farthest thing from Christmas. It's the anti-Christmas. Yeah, I don't think I will be riding a sleigh tonight. Ho, ho, ho. No, no, no. Not tonight. Nice time to hunker down. All right, Scooby Snacks. How you doing, buddy? Got our own tech to win. Yeah, some of these tech guys are laying off. Worms are good for the soil and garden. You're so right, Jade. Absolutely. I got tons of videos on that too. Oh, I should check my. Speaking of that, I should go in here and check and see what my video is on that. I got a video. It's tonight or tomorrow, sometime really soon. Should be crossing the 500,000 viewers mark. So I'll find it. Ding, 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 ding. Yikes. Let's see where we're at. We may have something to celebrate here, either today or tomorrow, maybe, or the next day. I mean, it's like almost upon us. Yeah. Oh, hang on. What am I doing, guys? I got to pull it up, find it, get the stats up on it. Give me a second. If I can, I want to get it up, I'll share it. Ding, ding, ding. Whoa! Celebration. Come on. Wow, I think we made it. Holy guacamole. I thought it'd be tomorrow. It looks like it's happened today. All right, hang on, guys. I'll share this with y'all. Ding, 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 ding. Where is my button for sharing? Hang on, I got so many screens over here. It gets to be aggravating. Here we are, guys. 500,000. We finally made it. One of my videos now has 500,000 views on it. 5 keys to raising worms. Let's back out a little bit. Ding, ding. There yeah. Where'd it go? There we go, guys. Right here. 5 keys to raising worms. This is a prepper channel, but it's also a worm farming channel, okay? An urban gardening channel. That's how I started this channel out. And we may go more back to that in the not too distant future. I may use Swivelhead News to be the main prepping what's going on news channel. But guys, check this out. 500,000 views on raising worms right here, guys. Isn't that cool? 5 keys to raise worms. In fact, my second biggest video is this one, I believe, how to quickly harvest 1 pound. And that's one of my top videos. And if you come in here searching on videos, I hope I'm sharing this. Yeah, I'm sharing it. And if you look at popular, see there? My 2 most popular videos are worms. And there's a grid down video. That's what got the prepping side of this channel going. Then why most preppers will die. That's my 4th largest video. All right, and why buy worms? Raising worms for profit. And then here's another when they come for your food. See, I did that video 3 years ago. Back then, my videos would easily hit 30, 40,000 views. Hard to get that now. All right. Hey, I've got even microgreens videos in some of my top views here. Maybe I should do some more microgreens videos. But boy, when I released them, man, people didn't want to see them. But it's growing over time. Now, I'm still growing microgreens, guys. And I've got worms. I still got worms. But I ain't got enough to sell. It's costing me more to run them up than I'm getting for the orders. So I got to let them breed back or do something. But yeah, I got hit by a lot of things all at once. Whiplash, 31 trillion. If you paid 100 million per payment, it would take 310,000 payments. Yeah, that's a lot of payments, right? Yeah, only 2/3 of the total debt. Yeah, well, guys, yeah, let's go back and look at that chart again. This, you know, there's more to it than that. Oh, I wish this thing would get out of there. There we go. If you come down, that's the national debt. That's what we directly owe. But there's some unfunded liabilities that's even bigger. Where's that at? Unfunded debt interest. Okay, it may not be bigger, but it's big enough. X, big enough. That adds to it. I do believe. So, all right, guys, you can pull up your state debt clocks, world debt clocks, all kind of stuff here. Well, here you can come in here and look at gold supply, demand, home sales, auto sales, energy output. A lot of good resources in here. Mortgage calculator. Pretty awesome thing here at usdebtclock.org. We're in for a wild ride. That's just it, Stan. We're in for a wild ride. All right, I'm going to stop the share again. Hey, Lou. Hang a rocket from my balloon and off we go. We're going to fly out a rocket into space. Yeah. Did it. Been there, done that. Got the award. Oh, knocked over my rocket. Got the award to show it. And we had a rocket crash. So Scott Manley used to always start all his channel videos off with a little rocket come across. He'd go. You ever seen Scott Manley's channel? He's got a space channel. He's kind of funny. Anyway, guys, there you go. So I think we're done for the night. Yeah, we're in for a wild ride. Keep your eyes open, guys. I can't be on here and tell everybody to run for the bank. That would cause a bank run, and I don't want to be the cause, but you got to think for yourself what you want to do, guys. You got to take care of yourself, pay close attention. I took some money out already. So you might say my bank run already started. I hear Canadians are crossing the border now. Oh, yeah. Lee Wheelbarger's got a video going about a border crossing in the South. New days. Thank you. Appreciate that. Congratulations on the views. Yeah, we got 500,000 watch my worm video. So 500,000 have seen the worm Gandalf. That's what I got. Yeah, one of the top comment on that channel, I believe, says "Hail Worm Gandalf." Where would they get that from? I have no idea. All right. April 1st. The Liberal government of Canada will rise the carbon tax by 30%. Oh my gosh. Lord almighty. Yeah, I'm sure the rest of them will like to follow suit. Over 60, seen my rodeo many times. Well, Fawn, I resemble that remark. I got I got a solar circumnavigation holiday coming up real soon. All right, guys. New days, thank you. Appreciate it. All you people in the chat room, hey, all you mods, thank you. All you people watching, I appreciate it. Guys, you know what? It really helps. The algorithms, I think, have started to tamp back down on me. I think they messed up, and they had an error in the equation that kind of took the foot off my channel a little bit, and we did fairly good the last couple of months in views, or at least a month. Yeah, but I think they discovered it, and they're ratcheting it back up again, or putting pressure on. So I've noticed in some of my latest videos have not gone out as far. So you can help me out by giving thumbs up and sharing the videos, and it gets the word out. That's the best thing of all. It gets the word out. Everybody needs to know about raising worms, right? I got a lot of topics I need to cover, but it's just hard to find the time. Arnold Smith would love to take you to Golden Corral for lunch. Hey, Drops, are you in the area for Arnold? Y'all take pictures. Let me see them. Y'all take pictures. Who knows? I need a housekeeper. Oh, what's going on? Arnold looking for a place to go? Oh, he wants to get out of Canada because of 30%. Is that it? All right. I missed his comment. Let's see what he said up here. Oh, Chewy Weather gave me a super chat. Thank you, Chewy. Appreciate that. Chewy Weather. Man, what else I missed? I thought I was scrolling through this and keeping up. All right, guys. Chewy Weather, New Days. I really appreciate you guys, gals, girls and boys, boys and girls. You Michiganer. Survive, thrive, and stay out of the hive. Amen. That's the proposition of this channel. That's why I come on here now. I got a ton of stuff to do. I got some really important stuff to do. But that is the proposition channel. So I see something big like a potential bank run. It's like, okay, we're on the eve of a bank run. I can't not come here and talk to you just a little bit. And I did share with you the fact that it's bigger when you look at the overall picture of the money supply dropping like a rock. I mean, who's talking about that? Who else is talking about the money supply? I'm not hearing a lot of talk about that. But what's that led to? It's been depression, depression, depression. And it's dropping like a rock. And you can see it on the little debt clock. Man, I just can't help but rhyme. I do it all the time. It just comes all natural. All right, so see, wife knows most of the mods on Marfu. Oh, okay. Yikes. All right, nothing funny going on. Marvin, fun time. How you doing, buddy? KRW 37. Is that like a radio call sign there? KRW, you've been on my channel for a long time. Anyway, appreciate you coming in here, being here. Matterman, Marvin, Leslie, Tom, Weary. We got a lot of people spending around for a while. Drops. X-North City, all planned. Yeah. Hey, well, I tell you, what I've been telling you, the goal for the set of Klaus Slobber is to have that in place by 2030, 7 years from now. You got to make a lot, they got to break a lot of stuff in a hurry to get there. Greg, you can put up the link to the chart. Yeah. We got to wait a minute. It takes me longer to do this. I've got a lot of windows to juggle here. You talking about the world debt clock chart? I hope. Give me a minute. I got to go window juggling. I got a ton of windows open. Nope, wrong one. Over here. Yeah, I got a lot of projects I'm working on right here. We go. How come this is not scrolling? There we go. Too much information. That's a good title. All right, there it is. There's your world debt clock, guys. Well, check it out. Watch it. All right. I'll also share with you this Twitter note. I'm not a Twitterer. I'm seldom on Twitter, but sometimes you get some announcements out there. I know I got to find my way back. Here we are. New Days usually takes care of this stuff for me, but you don't have these. All right, guys. Loudy. We got it right. New Days needs to get better than be my nurse. There you go. Redneck Prepper. Hey, how you doing, Redneck Prepper? All right. I guess we're a little early tonight, so we don't have some of the usuals we get for our late hour. Snow Raven, we support and love you. Thank you, Snow Raven. Ungrateful peasant. I mean. So we're going to call it a night, and I got to get to work. I got some major work to do. Now I got to find my screen right in the video. Actually, I got too many screens, too many applications open. Lottie gets me corn fused. Corn fused. That's fused corn. It's like a cereal, right? All right, guys. Yikes. Guys, I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, mods. And thank y'all for the super chats. Chewy Weather, New Days, thank y'all so much. Appreciate it. And everyone, y'all take care. Be safe. And remember, survive, thrive, and stay on the high. But also remember, guys, that as light dispels dark, love dispels hate. Go out and shine your love light into the world. Don't ever forget that. Go hug somebody. Do something good. Be the change you want to see, as Rex likes to say. That's part of it, right? Arizona Hillbilly. Glad I caught you live. All right, yeah, I started a little earlier than that, but I got to get out of here. The day in 1967, they took gold off the dollar. Train left the tracks. Yeah, it's been heading off ever since. I think it's about to go off now for good. We're in corn fused. Yeah, at work, a break. There you go. There you go. Love and hugs. Amen. And just don't forget, prep and pray so you'll see another day. And with that, I'm going to say good night to every one of you. God bless. And